Ken's show is a selection of my favourite works, all kind of exploring unseen elements of our environment and the world in which we live, as a way of celebrating our 30 years here in Liverpool. I think I've probably worked around about 200 exhibitions and displays over the years, somewhere in the region of about between 15 and 20,000 pieces. Really, my main motivation has always been working hands-on with the artwork. I found the experience of curating this show has been quite interesting in terms of actually learning a lot from the curators I've been working with, but at the same time balancing that with my experience of art handling. I found sort of merging the two together really has helped a lot. There are 5 artists who I selected as a core to the show, which is Graham Sutherland, Matt Rothko, Philip King, Barbara Hepworth and Turner. The inspiration really came from the Philip King, which I began to realise was much more about balancing materials, about the time process it took for him to make it. And as the title suggests, within he was kind of looking at the space within the sculpture, an empty space almost. I've heard some people refer to it as negative space. I don't like that term because it isn't negative, it's part of our world. The subtitle of the show is Exploring the Unseen, in terms of all kind of exploring unseen elements of our environment and the world in which we live. And that only came through that process of curating, in a way, rather than of being an art handler and setting the things up. It's been an interesting experience, yes. I mean, there is a sort of a very basic element of practical work in lifting, moving, fixing things together, which when you achieve the results is really quite enjoyable. But it's also about sort of learning much more, I think, about the way the artist is thinking and working. So it's something that I often think that curators maybe miss, that opportunity to physically interact with a sculpture which clearly the artist has done initially, and you're re-experiencing that maybe to a certain extent. I mean, it's a bit cliche to say that you definitely get that contact, but there is something that one can gain out of that, I think, yeah. Actually, it was jokingly, I've said I'll be disappointed not to be able, in a way, to work on the install of the Philip King, because it's such an important piece for me in terms of handling. But one of the things we've done, though, in Liverpool is we do work closely together. Art handling does work closely with curators, and often it is about working together. It's maybe just in this instance, I'm looking at it from a different side, rather, than the art handling side.